All right, what's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be going over what I do to get my push lawnmower ready for winter. Some of the things you're going to need to do this are maybe some True Fuel, some stable fogging oil, maybe a scraper, flat tip screwdriver, at least I'm going to need that, you might need something different, and a towel, and a shop vac and a hose if you want to clean your lawnmower up before you put it away. First thing I'm going to do before I start winterizing this is clean my mower up, at least the top portion of it, and I'm still going to do the underneath part. I guess I should have put in the beginning, I'm going to use some of this super clean or I'm going to try this out. I've already tried some of this on my wife's car, and it worked awesome on my wife's car. If you didn't see that video, check that video out. I'm going to use a brush and a shop vac. So first let me vacuum all this crap off of here. All right, that's good enough for that. Now I'm just gonna coat it down with this super clean and spray some water on it. Just watch around your filter. You don't want to get your filter. I mean, my filter's, mine is pretty much waterproof. There's a waterproof seal on it, so it shouldn't get any water in there. And watch pushing tons of water around, you know, your fuel or your oil. Just, I mean, if you glaze over that, it should be fine, but don't sit there and put a high pressure of water on these two spots. I'm not going to spray it right down in there. It'll be on my brush. I mean, before I spray this side, look how bad. See, look how bad that is. Wait till I spray all this stuff on there. It's going to take all that right off. And you're supposed to agitate it with a brush. And this thing's about 17 years old. All right, let me lightly spray this off. Maybe I'll have to come back and clean some of the other stuff. See, I'm just lightly spraying over that. I ain't spraying real hard pressure. I don't want to get water in there. So far it's cleaned up most of that. Yeah, that's, I think that just used to be black. There ain't no grease on there no more. There's a little bit back in there, but I couldn't really scrub it. I might try to do that a little more. Get this thing looking new. All right, I'm gonna dry this off a little. Probably a good idea to give it a good cleaning after a summer. Let me blow it off with my shop vac. All right, that looks better. All right, after you got your mower all cleaned up, if you would like to clean the top part of it, you're going to want to make sure your tank is empty. Or what I like to do is put a little bit of this True Fuel in there. This is non-ethanol gas, ethanol-free fuel. I'm going to put a lot of this stuff down in the description in case you want to check it out. You can probably buy this other places also, but anything I use I'll put down there. So my tank is empty, so I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to pour a small amount of this fuel in there. all I need, just a little bit. Put the cap back on. Now, all right, after you got your true fuel in there, if you're gonna do that, either that or I'd put some stabilizer in your fuel. We're gonna take the air filter out. You're gonna wanna probably either spray your air filter out or maybe put a new one in, or you can do that next year. Yeah, see, my air filter looks pretty bad. So I'm gonna need a new air filter and probably a spark plug. All right, we're gonna take that off. All right, take your fogging oil. Now when I do this, you gotta be real careful because I'm gonna start this up for just a second. And make sure when you do this, you're in a well-ventilated area. I'm gonna open my back door in my garage, so it's only gonna be started for 30 seconds, 40 seconds. But we're gonna start this and we're gonna spray a couple squirts inside the engine and you'll see black or white smoke come out. That just helps lubricate your engine up inside so it doesn't rust out over winter. So let me start this, put that there. That's it. Just a couple squirts in there. Clean that off. All right, after you spray that in there, you can put your filter back in or put a new filter back in. Now that true fuel, you can leave that in there all winter. This thing already has stabilizer and everything in it. They make this stuff also for chainsaws. You can get it pre-mixed. Really good stuff. I only ever use it when I'm letting something sit for a real long time. Now I'm going to take my spark plug out. I forgot to tell you you're going to need a socket. If you want a spark plug socket, it'd probably be the best. If you have a Craftsman, this is a 13/16. Now if you notice, your spark plug shouldn't be in there that very tight, so when you go to put it back on, don't put it on real tight. Open up your straw and just spray a couple squirts right inside where you took that spark plug out. This is going to lubricate that cylinder so your cylinder walls don't rust up over winter. Just put 3 squirts in there. Now leave your spark plug unplugged and just pull your cord. That'll move your cylinder around a little bit to get it all lubricated in there. Now you can take your spark plug and put it back on. Or if you want, put a new spark plug in for next year. Leave that unplugged. Leave this unplugged because we're going to clean underneath still. So you 100% don't want that plugged in when you're cleaning off your blades. All right, that's it for the top. I'm just going to clean underneath this. When you lift this up, if you have any, if it looks like fuel's coming out of your fuel tank, you could take some plastic wrap and put down over top of that and then put your cap on. I'm not sure if mine's going to come out. I only have a little bit in there. Looks good. All right, now you're going to want to clean off some of this grass underneath here. You don't want to be letting that sit. You should probably be cleaning this a couple times throughout the summer because this is what's going to make the bottom of your deck rust out. So just scrape that off. think that's good enough for me. Now you could even take this blade off and sharpen it up. I also have videos on sharpening blades. If you just look on my channel. I got a video on changing the oil in this lawnmower also. All right, that's about it. We put some True Fuel in the gas tank that has stabilizer in. I lubricated the cylinders. I cleaned my whole lawnmower up, and I cleaned the underneath of the deck. Now, like I said, you might want to change your oil, sharpen your blade, maybe change your spark plug and change your air filter. All right, thanks for watching my video. I hope that helped you out on winterizing your, what the heck? Yeah, winterizing your push mower. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, and maybe even a comment for that goofball that just walked in front of the camera. And hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless and have a good winter.